in my past, which, I can turn back the end of time, but I can't. You feel what I'm saying? It just caught up to me, so it is what it is, man. We're just gonna keep pushing, man.
Here we go. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe button. Here we have another crazy story. Arab is one of those individuals. He could talk a good game, paint a good picture, real good storyteller. But was he a violent person though? I don't believe so. The reason I said that because, well, hear what this person's saying. I'll tell you what I think in a second.
When did you get out of jail in 2015, if you remember? I don't remember. Did there come a time when you sought out Abdul West for any particular reason? Around 2015 to 2016? His name was ringing in the city, Just his music was, doing good, and, he was the man to be around. The man to be around?
Abdul West, a.k.a. Arab. He was a man to be around. They said Arab had the ability to bring everybody around. Don't forget, he could talk a good game. They said he had the gift of blabber. Is that the truth? I don't know. But it's fair to say Arab, whenever he wanted to get 3 to 5,000 people together, all he needed to do was snap a finger and 3 to 5,000 people together just like that. He was a powerful man.
Yeah. At that time, when you got out of jail, were you selling narcotics? Not in the beginning, when I first got out. Not in the beginning. What happened? I was going to school, Allstate. When did that end? 2016.
So that's what they got Arab for. They got Arab for basically showing his money and making money without showing how he was really making money. That sounds kind of confusing. Is that what they got him for?
Did you finish that schooling? No, I didn't finish. At some point, did you start selling narcotics for not OBH, but for a guy you know as Baby? Yeah. When was that? Into 15, beginning of 16. What kind of narcotics were you selling for Baby? Crack. Where were you selling it? Everywhere in the city. North Philly, Frankfurt.
Here's the thing with Arab. He used to talk about things like this right here. Matter of fact, Arab said one point in time, he said one point in time, he used to basically, how could I say it? But to make a long story short, Arab was this type of person right here. He really was.
A little bit of South Philly. Did there come a time when you stopped selling for Baby and started selling for Abdul West? Yes. Let's talk about that. When does that start? Mid-2016, beginning of 2017.
Okay.
How do you approach Mr. West, or why do you approach Mr. West? I approached Mr. West because he had the product. When you say product...
Imagine that. Arab was a man when he was on the streets. But I have to admit, they got him bad, down and out right now. He's hoping to get out on an appeal. He received 44 years for non-violent crimes. Arab said, you know what? I didn't hurt anybody. You know what I mean. That's what he said.
What are you referring to? He had the coke.
Uh-oh.
How did you know that? Through sources.
Uh-oh.
How did you first approach Mr. West in hopes of becoming...
Through sources. He said Arab had the coke. Through sources. Don't forget, these individuals from the streets, all they do is gossip. Imagine that. They tell everybody's business what's going on. And then when someone telling on them, they say, oh man, he's snitching. Imagine that. Arab, they say he was the man to go see. That's what this man is saying right here. He's testifying against Arab. That's how Arab got that 44 years. This guy's testifying against what he used to do for Arab. Is it the truth, though? I mean, I don't know. But he was used against him for certain.
Seller for him. I had through a third party. Who is that? Dark Low.
Uh-oh.
Do you know what his real name is? Charles Sally.
Dark Low's name is Charles Sally? Imagine that. Imagine being locked in jail. He have a cellmate. His last name is Sally. Is that what he says, Sally, or something else? That'd be crazy. You have a Sally, and his last name is Sally? That's crazy.
2016. Where did you have to go? How did you meet up with him? Met him at the mansion. What's the mansion? A house on around Sydenham? How did you know to go there? That's where I was pointed to by Dark Low. That's where everybody was chilling. That's where everybody was chilling, you say? Yeah. Describe the mansion.
That's why they got Arab. Arab used to talk about being in a mansion. Imagine that. Imagine saying in a mansion, you're really not. You're just in a house. Unbelievable.
What does it look like? Just a regular house. Do you remember the first day you went to the mansion? Yeah. Tell me about it. Who was there? Everybody was there. How many people? Probably like 10 to 20 people. You said that OBH, it's a rap group.
But I'm still trying to figure that out, though. I mean, ARF said, come check me in the mansion. And you go check him in the mansion, come check me in the mansion, come see me at the mansion. And when you pull up to the mansion, it's just a little house. I mean, I have to admit, that's kind of crazy if you think about it, though. Imagine that. Come see me at the mansion. I mean, why didn't he just come see me at a little house? I know what it is. A mansion sounds better. That sounds better.
Also involved in criminal activity. Does any rapping happen at the mansion? Yeah. What is the mansion used for? Used for stashing drugs, chilling. First time you went to the mansion, you said there were a lot of people there. Yeah. What were they doing? Smoking, playing games, and doing transactions? What do you mean by transactions? Drug transactions, money transactions.
Imagine that. Arab, they got him. It said Arab, he was a Muslim. He should have been praying, but instead of doing that, he was participating in doing nonsense in the mansion, even though it was just a little house. I'm still trying to figure out why I didn't just call it a little house. I know what it is. A mansion sounds better. Am I repeating myself? Come check me in the mansion. That's like deceiving somebody.
Ever see any kinds of weapons at the mansion? Yeah. Tell me about that. Everybody had weapons on them. Everybody had weapons on them? Everybody.
Let me get this right. The mansion must not be a normal place. Everybody got, what kind of place is the mansion? Everybody got weapons on them. These individuals. All they know how to do is play around with weapons. That's it.
Can you explain that to the jury? How many people would be at the mansion at various times? It would be like numerous, like a lot of people, like 10, 15.
Okay.
And everybody be in there playing a game.
Okay.
Smoking, passing work off, coke, weed. When you first got to the mansion, were you provided with narcotics right away? No. Why not?
So that's what's going on ARAB right here. Check out part 2 of this video right here if you like part 1. And you're gonna have a much better idea about ARAB, how he was living his life, and how he's living his life right now to today's date. Not only that, believe it or not, I went out of my way to reach out to ARAB, try to get on my interview ARAB. If you don't believe me, in my next video, I'll show you my text message. I've been communicating with Ab. Imagine that. Because I want to see what ARAB is doing right now. I want to know how many push-ups he's doing every day, if any. Imagine that. Imagine ARAB ain't doing no push-ups every day. He's just sitting on his bed. I'm just talking. That's it. Till next time. The story, the adventure of that man, ARAB Abdul.